If you're running Google Ads for your roofing business and they're just not working for you, in today's video, we're going to sort that out for you. Specifically, what I mean that's not working is that you're getting clicks, but maybe you're not getting any leads. The leads are bad quality, the leads are not turning into jobs, or the leads are just expensive. So that's what we'll sort out today. There's only really two reasons why your Google ads aren't working if you're getting clicks, and that is because the wrong people are clicking on your ads. Reason number two is the people that are clicking on your ads aren't converting. And what this generally means is that it is a setup problem with your Google ads. It's not actually Google ads itself, but it's the way it's set up. And if you're not getting any clicks at all, that's a different problem. That's usually your budget or your targeting. This video will show you exactly where to focus if you are getting clicks. The first place to start is your keyword selection. Now, if you're getting the wrong keywords, then you're likely paying for clicks that are irrelevant, people that were never going to convert in the first place. So we want to make sure we get our keywords right. And most accounts, what they do is they go too broad. They start with keywords like roof or roofing or something like that. And the problem with that is it's going to bring a whole lot of irrelevant searches. So people might be searching for roofing jobs, roofing tools, DIY roof replacement. And if your ads are showing for those sort of searches, there's actually no intent to purchase what you sell. So we need to change our strategy. We need to be more specific with the sorts of keywords that we use. So for example, roof repair near me, roof leak repair Sydney. That's going to be a lot more specific. And if you're looking for higher ticket jobs like roof replacements, you might do a specific kind of roof replacement like colorbond roof replacement. Colorbond's popular in Australia, or shingle roof replacement. The more specific you can get, the better quality traffic that you're going to get, and the more likely they are to convert into a paying customer. As part of your keyword strategy, you want to be adding negative keywords. Now, negative keywords prevent your ads from showing up for irrelevant searches for keywords that you add into your account. For example, if you add in DIY, jobs, tools, qualifications, that's going to stop your ads showing for any searches that contain those type of keywords. And finally, you want to focus on your keyword match type. Google Ads has three different kinds. We want to be using either exact or broad match. If you're going to be using broad match, it's best to start off with very specific phrases like colorbond roof replacement, and even add your location after this. And that will limit the number of searches. And if you are using broad match, make sure that you do have these negative keywords in place. As a beginner, as a new account, I wouldn't recommend starting with broad match unless you know what you're doing. I'd be starting with exact match, which looks like this here with these square brackets around it. So we'd have specific phrases like roof leak repair Sydney, roof replacement Sydney. Having your city, your suburb, your town is always a good strategy as well. After your keywords, the next thing that affects the type of people that visit your website is the ad copy itself. What we want our ads to do is we want them to filter people. We want them to repel the wrong kinds of people. We don't want an ad that attracts everyone, and we don't want to attract price shoppers. What most people do with their headlines and their ads is they have something quite generic and something that actually attracts price shoppers. So they might say something like roofing services Sydney, affordable roof replacements, repairs, free quotes, or budgets. And the problem with that is starting with the headline, roof services Sydney. It's not very specific. It doesn't talk about your exact service, the exact problem you're solving. So if you have roof replacements, then you should be talking about roof replacements or the types of roofs that you replace or that you specialize in, not just something generic like services here. And with the description, affordable roof replacements, having the word affordable, free quotes, or budgets, that's just going to attract price shoppers. So we want to avoid sort of language like that. And having the word repair and replacement, again, you're splitting the kinds of people that are going to click on your ad. So you could be getting people coming for repairs, replacements. You're not calling them out. You're not being specific. So first of all, you're going to get less people clicking the ad. And next, it's going to be hard to give them a specific message on your landing page and get them to convert if you seem to be doing all things. What you should be doing with your ad copy is to first of all get specific with it. We want to talk about the service that we offer, and we only want to talk about one service if we can. And in this case, we're talking about roof replacement and our town or a suburb or a city. And we're going to have something like licensed and built to last. So that gives a little bit of trust by saying you're licensed and built to last implies quality. Having the description, again, we're going to say quality roofs for homeowners, no patch jobs. Having a word like no patch jobs or a phrase, that again is going to stop people that are looking for a quick repair clicking on your ad, and that will save you money and mean that you're going to get a higher quality inquiry and not just getting someone looking for a quick patch job. Another key issue I see is that ads are running at the wrong time. When most people set up their Google ads, they set it up so that their ads run 24/7, and that's not what you want to do unless you're offering some sort of 24-hour emergency service. For someone looking for a roof replacement, then you want to be running your ads when your customers are actually looking and clicking, and for most people that's going to be between 7 a.m. and 9 p.m. and not between somewhere like 9 p.m. at night and 7 a.m. in the morning. By running your ads during the day, you're going to get a higher quality lead, and you're also going to be able to answer the phone if they do call you and get back to them quickly. Now, that was problem number one, having the wrong people click on your ad. The next problem is not turning people that do click on your ad into leads effectively. So if you're getting clicks but not enough leads are expensive, or maybe you're not getting any leads at all, then this is the section of the video that you want to have a look at. When someone clicks on your ad, there's only two things that happen. Number one, they either visit your website and they leave, and if they do that, they've cost you money because they've clicked on your ad. And number two, what should happen is they visit your website, they realize it's the right fit, it's a match for them, and they call or inquire. And that's what we need to happen. We need the keywords, the ad, and the landing page all to match the intent about what someone was searching for. So if you've used keywords about roof replacement and then you take them to a general page like roofing services and you show leak repairs, repointing, roof cleaning, roof replacements, then it's a pretty weak match. So let's talk about why you might get this problem. First problem is you're sending traffic to your homepage, and a homepage generally looks something like this, where you've got a bunch of links up the top and it's very generalized and not very focused on what you actually do. And the problem with that is you're giving people too much choice. You're not focusing their attention on the problem that they're looking to solve. And because of that, they may leave your site without actually inquiring at all, not sure that you can help them. And the next reason they don't inquire is because there's a mismatch on the landing page itself. It could be the page copy, the words on the page, the images. It's not easy to inquire, or you just haven't built enough trust. The first thing you want to start with your landing page is having clear headline and something that calls out their problem. So if we look at this page, for example, this is just the page I found. No disrespect to this page, but if someone was looking for a roof replacement, it would actually be quite hard for them to realize if they're in the right place, because our headline is just the name of the company. They're trusted slate and shingle experts who's on your roof. So it doesn't really say what they do and what problem they solve. And there's a whole bunch of very small text, which is hard to read, especially for the types of customers you might be attracting, which are probably homeowners in their 40s or their 50s, where their eyesight is as good as it used to be. So you want to start with a clear headline that actually calls out the problem. So, for example, we might have something like roof replacement specialist, or even the types of roofs listed underneath, versus something very general like roofing services. And you want to actually make sure that what you've got in your headline matches the copy of the actual ads themselves. And when I say that, what I mean is if you have advertised that you do ColourBond roof replacements or shingle roof replacements, you don't want to have a landing page that only says tile roof replacements. Next thing I want you to do is to get rid of all the stock images and replace them with real images of your actual projects, your team, your staff. Any images that you do have on the page, they should be related to what the actual service is that you're offering. So it should show a roof replacement, and the images should build up trust. And you can do that by showing happy customers and, like I said, having the real images and not stock images. Next reason why you're not converting those clicks into inquiries is that you're making it difficult for people to inquire. First thing we want to do is strip out all the navigation and take away non-essential links. So having all of this here just creates extra friction, an extra path for someone to get lost and not to inquire. They might go looking at all this other stuff and not actually inquire. So we want to strip most of this out. Having all these icons up here, again, they're not going to do you any favors to getting that phone call, getting that inquiry, and making your phone number visible as well. Like here, we can see there's a phone number, but it really should be in big letters up the top here. If you contrast that to a page like this, you see there's very limited navigation. This is just a layout page, but I think you get the idea. Here we might have the phone number up top instead of this button, and we'd have a very clear headline over here. We just want to make it easy to read, simple. They want to know that they're in the right place, your business looks trustworthy, and if you can do those things, that's really going to increase the number of inquiries that you do get. The next problem with landing pages is not having enough trust. And to do that, we want to include trust signals. And your landing page, the main job is to build trust, to show that person is in the right place and that you can help them with the problem that they have. So you want to show reviews with names and photos. You want to show licenses and awards, real projects, not stock images. You want to show your team, your vehicles if they're branded, and you want to talk about the number of jobs that you may have completed if it's a decent number. So it might be 500 roofs replaced. That all builds trust with someone coming to your website. And finally, in your ad copy, you want to talk about your customers' problems, not just how good your business is. Now let's just have a recap about what we talked about in this video for your roofers to get more inquiries. And the first thing you want to do is take a look at your keywords, have specific keywords, get rid of the generic keywords like roof or roofing, and also include negative keywords like DIY, jobs, that sort of thing. Next, have your ad scheduled to show your ads during the day and not during the night. Thirdly, we want to have a look at our ad copy itself, and we want to be filtering out people who aren't a good match for our service. We want to be specific with the types of words. We want to aim our ad at one service only. And those three things, they're going to improve the quality of the traffic that is clicking on your ad and get the right people to your landing page. And for your landing page, we want to have a very specific landing page which talks about the exact service, talks about the problems that your prospects have. We want to build trust by having images, the right kind of images, which might be your team, your company, and we want to also make it easy for them to inquire, which would be your phone number up the top, make it easy for them to find, have a big contact form, and don't increase the amount of friction. If you can do all of those things, then your Google Ads will work for your roofing company. Your cost per lead will go down and you'll get lots of roof inquiries. Before you go, if your Google Ads are bringing in clicks, but they're not consistently turning into good paying jobs or your leads seem expensive, I've put together this free Google Ads Waste Finder checklist. It'll show you exactly where your budget is leaking and why you might be attracting the wrong kind of leads, unprofitable leads. The link's in the description below, and if you'd like help from a professional, you can book a call with me and we can fix broken campaigns and get them converting and profitable again, or we can set up new campaigns for you. Again, the link's in the description below. Cheers.